Good morning, guys. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I am making a quick pit stop before I get to the hunt quarters to pick up an AEM boost gauge. Picked it up used off of throtl. It's a really good deal. It's missing the wiring harness, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up from AEM, but shouldn't be a problem. So I'll check back in with you after I pick up the gauge. Just picked up the gauge right here. It looks pretty good. It looks like it has a little ground spot at the bottom, and as mentioned, it does not have the wiring harness, but overall it's gonna look sweet. I'm gonna be putting it down here, something like so. So I just need to get one more gauge, which will probably be an oil pressure or oil temp gauge. Not exactly sure yet, but that should look pretty sweet. We'll do 3 AEM gauges underneath, and it'll look real nice. Morning. So just grabbed some tools and I picked up some hardware from the local hardware store. Figured I'd go ahead and get some fresh hardware. I couldn't really find all of the old hardware, and better just use fresh stuff when you can. I have the freshly painted lip and I jacked the car up, so should be pretty simple. So I figured now that the car is looking good, we got the front lip on, I gotta clean up all this dirt and grime because I haven't washed this car in like 3 or 4 weeks. Let's get after it, I guess. The car is still a little bit wet, but it looks freaking awesome. I'm so glad we were able to repair the front lip. Take a look. I wanted to take a quick few minutes here and talk about the E36 turbo build. A bunch of you guys have been DMing me and commenting on my photos of what's going on with the build, why aren't you working on it? And I really wanted to just clear this up. So I am working on it, everything's happening in the background. It takes a lot to turbo a car. It's not just as easy as just getting a kit and just slapping it on. There's a lot of other things that you need to do to get the car ready to ensure that the car is safe and it's gonna be boosting properly. So I've been talking with a couple of my friends, Omar at HG Performance, Jordan at RK Tunes, and we've been putting together an awesome plan to make a reliable 400 horsepower plus E36 M3. So here are a few of the things that I need to get or work through to make sure the car is ready for boost. So here's the overall build plan. As I mentioned, I'm going with RK Tunes for the injectors, the tune, and the mass airflow sensor. I'm gonna be getting aftermarket head gasket to lower the compression of the motor, as well as ARP head studs so I can handle a little bit more pressure. Looking to keep the engine temps down, so I'm gonna pick up a turbo blanket. To handle the additional fuel injectors, I'm going to need a Walbro 255, and I'm also going to need an aftermarket clutch and flywheel so I can handle the additional torque. While the transmission is out, I'm going to rebuild the shifter, get rid of that shifter slop, and I'm also going to be running a catch can. Obviously, I'm going to need to replace my fluids, coolant, oil, that kind of thing. I'm going to need to do a custom downpipe to connect the CX Racing to my exhaust. So the way I'm looking at the timeline right now, it's probably going to be 2 to 3 weeks before I'm actually going to sit down and install the turbo kit. I'm going to try to do everything at once, which means I'm going to pull off the transmission, I'm going to get rid of the radiator, I'm going to do every single thing at once, which means the car's going to be down for about a week or 2 at the absolute most. And we're gonna be daily vlogging the process every step of the way, so you guys are up to date. If you wanna see that turbo build, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It's gonna be awesome. I'm shooting for 400 plus wheel horsepower out of this car. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one.